Hello everyone. Welcome to today's tutorial where we will demonstrate the features and settings of the trading panel in the cTrader platform. All strategies can be found in the cBot folder in the platform. Click on the algo name to access the panel settings. We will get to the actual setup in a moment. Now I click on the Apply button to insert the panel into my chart and press the Start button to activate the panel. At this point the panel is ready to accept and place my trade orders. In order to explain all the features and parameters, I'm going to switch to test mode, where you can look at the actual settings and click on the panel at the same time. Now to the actual setting of each parameter. The ATS ID setting allows you to run this trading panel on multiple charts of the same instrument in one platform. Example, if I want to run the trading panel on a 30-minute time frame, I choose ID 1. If I want to run the panel at the same time on a 4-hour time frame, I choose ID 2. Each strategy has its own ID number and keeps track of its positions. Commission per one lot. This is your broker's fee for opening and closing a position. This value is included in the position size calculation. I'll now explain the various buttons on the panel and show you their settings. Press these two arrows to hide the panel on the chart and press again to show it at full size. The Account Stop button closes all open positions and cancels all pending orders on the entire platform. Beware! All orders will be closed and cancelled, even those you didn't place using the panel. You can set a shortcut for this button. Keyboard shortcuts can be set for all functions, allowing you to control the panel from your keyboard. I think it's pretty clear that the shortcut for this button needs to be set up here. All the shortcut key settings are named the same as the panel buttons, so I won't point this out for each button. I'll just add my personal tip, which is to use this trading panel with Elgato Stream Deck. It is a very good external device for intraday trading. The Close Instrument button closes all open positions and cancels all pending orders only for the instrument on which the panel is running. We are now on the gold spot chart, so if I had any open positions or limit orders on this instrument, everything would be closed and cancelled for gold spot only. Other instruments are not affected. The Take Profit Break-Even button moves the take profit to the entry prices set here. This value determines by how many ticks the take profit will be shifted in the positive direction if your trade currently has an unrealized loss position. This is a handy feature that allows you to close a trade at zero profit loss. I have set the value here to 10 ticks, which would close the trade with a profit of 1 pip. The Stop Loss Break-Even button moves the stop loss to the entry prices set here. This value determines by how many ticks the stop loss will be moved in the positive direction. I have set the value here to 10 ticks. If the market falls back to the entry level, this will also cover my trading fees. This setting also works for the automatic stop shift function on the input here on the panel, which we'll get to that later. The Send button is only used to send limit orders to the market. The Buy Market button opens a long trade at the current available market price. The Sell Market button opens a short trade at the current available market price. The C1, C2 and C3 buttons will close a certain percentage of the position or positions according to the value set here. The default values are 25, 50 and 75%. Example, I have an open position of 1 lot. Pressing the C2 button closes 50% of the position, leaving me with only 0.5 lots left in the market. This function is common to all positions. If I have 4 positions open, each 1 lot in size, then when I press the C2 button, 50% of each position will be closed. This would leave me with 4 positions in the market of 0.5 lots. Maximum position in lots. This setting is there for security purposes and allows you to set the maximum possible lot size that can be opened via the trading panel. This will prevent you from opening an unexpectedly large position. The default value is 5 lots. If you wish to open a position larger than 5 lots, you will need to change this setting to the new higher values. The same applies to reducing the maximum opening position. This is where you enter your normal maximum position size that you use for trading. The same applies to setting the maximum possible size in percentage or money. If you try to open a larger position than you allow here, the panel will warn you and not open the position. Volume Step By. This setting is used to increase or decrease the position when using the keyboard shortcuts that are set here for this function. So if I press the keyboard shortcut Ctrl plus page up, I increase the position. If I press Ctrl plus page down, I decrease the position, and it is visible here on the panel. Distance from top and distance from left allow you to set the position of the panel on the chart. The values are entered in pixels, and you can use this setting to place the panel in the left bottom corner, for example. Email notifications. Send error. If the panel detects an error while trading and this is set to yes, it will send a notification to your email address. Send open trade. If set to yes, the panel will send you an email when it opens a position in a particular instrument. Email address. Enter the address to which you would like to receive notifications. In case you don't want to send any notifications, just leave this field empty and set both options, send error and send open trade, to no. Strategy name. You can enter your own custom strategy name and the email will be sent with this custom name. When running multiple panels on different time frames, it is advisable to name your strategy, for example, FTT Trading Panel 30-minute time frame. Here you can save your settings for future use. Now let's take a look at the trade setup. Here are the options for calculating risk per trade. Here you can choose to open a position in lots, percentages of your account or cash. Let's have a look at percent. This is risk setting in certain percent of the account. The strategy calculates the size of the position it can open to maintain the amount at risk in percent of the account according to the settings. If you choose to take the risk in money, it is the amount of the currency in which you have your account. If your account is in US dollars, setting the value to 100 means that the risk is 100 US dollars. For example, if your account is in euros, it will be 100 euros. This is a drop-down menu to select the trade type for pending limit orders. Buy and sell options are available. We can either type in the input value manually or simply click on the little arrow here and select the value directly from the chart. These arrows also work for other settings where a value in price is selected. The panel itself determines the type of order. For example, if you enter a buy order below the current price, it will send a buy limit order. If you send a buy order with an entry price above the current price, a buy stop order will be sent. The same applies to sell orders. Stop loss. Set the distance of the stop loss from the entry level. Here we can set a stop loss in pips or directly on the price. Break even. This setting is used to automatically move the stop loss to the entry plus the offset you set here. Here we can set a shift value when the position reaches a certain number of pips in profit when the position reaches the price we set, or in the risk-reward ratio. Example, if the break-even pips are set to 20, the stop loss will automatically move to the break-even level near the position entry if the position makes a profit of 20 pips. If the break-even price is set at a specific price, the stop loss will move to the break-even level near the entry if the market reaches that specific price. For example, if the break-even risk-reward ratio is set to 2, the stop loss will move to the break-even level when the price reaches a risk-reward ratio of 1 to 2. It means that when the market reaches twice the distance between the entry level and the stop loss level. End price. This is a feature that only works for limit orders. It monitors the current price movement, and if your pending limit order is not filled and the market reaches the value set as the end price, the trading panel will cancel the pending limit order. You can set up to 4 different levels of profit targets at the same time. Take profit can be set in pips, which means that if the position goes into profit, for example, 20 pips, the position will be closed with a profit. You can also set a take profit close on the price, so that if the market reaches the specified price, the position will be closed at a profit. Finally, the option of closing the position based on risk-reward ratio can be selected. If the price moves into profit from the entry point by a distance of, for example, a risk-reward ratio of 1 to 2, the position will be closed at a profit. The size of each position is always determined by the risk set here. There is only one total stop loss for all positions. Example of position sizes. If only take profit 1 is entered and the size is 1 lot, then only one position of 1 lot will be opened. However, if another value is entered in the take profit 2 field and the total size is still 1 lot, then 2 positions will be opened, each with a size of 0.5 lots. If take profit 3 is entered, 3 positions of 0.33 lots will be opened, and if take profit 4 is entered, 4 separate positions of 0.25 lots will be opened. Finally, an important note: as it is very important to protect your capital, the trading panel will not function without a stop loss being set. Furthermore, if you do not want to use, for example, end price, take profit 3, take profit 4 or other functions or fields, it must always contain the 0 number entered as the digit 0. No field on the panel can ever be left blank without a value. That's it for the settings, and now I'll show you a few short examples of how to use the panel in practice. I'll leave the demos without comment and just enjoy the sight of the ease of placing orders in the market. Thank you for your attention, and I wish you many successful trades with our FTT trading panel.